What is going on with it, man? Y'all see what it says up there, man. I got the hat out early. My kids been playing with it. They be trying to see what I'll read it off to them. Parental advisory, explicit content. They want to know what the words mean, so sometimes that go on. But I just been scrolling down my timeline. I tried for 3 days not to talk about that shit. Excuse my language. I tried 3 days just not to pay no attention because, I follow Kanye West. What was that? Oh, wait, hey, Mom. I follow Kanye West, and it's just been getting on my nerves about these kids and what kids should do, what kids should listen to, where everybody got their opinion. But I think what made me talk about this, I'm on here talking about Kanye. It was the kids, man. I'm getting tired of hearing about the kids. Y'all two grown people fighting a divorce, man. Quit putting your babies involved in your situation, man. Y'all supposed to be growing from this experience, not tearing each other down. That was the whole point of splitting away from each other, so it wouldn't be no more this and that. But I mainly want to talk about the kids because I follow Candace. I actually like Candace's thought process on shit. You know what I'm saying? Despite what some black folks might think, I think if y'all opened your mind to see where she was going with her ideologies, then you will probably get where she coming from. And I'm supporting Kanye too in this instant. I got 6 babies. You know what I mean? And a lot of what I didn't do and what I was supposed to do is my own fault. You know what I'm saying? But I had situations where I wanted to be around the babies, and in the beginning it wasn't feasible for me. But what ended up happening in the end, by me doing all these antics, in the end, I ain't around the kids now. At least my 2 oldest. I'll be with my youngest all the time. And it's because I wasn't with them in the beginning, and so I worked so hard to be with my little ones that I have right now. Because I wasn't, the best father. I was young, stupid, you know what I'm saying? Kanye, you 40 years old. You arguing with this woman about the social media thing. At some point, you don't put all your business out on the street. Like, this is business that ain't even... You know what I'm saying? Ain't everybody business. As soon as you see your daughter on there, I'm pulling her to the side. I'm getting right on the phone. Hey, baby girl. Yeah, I just seen my daughter on there. She ain't even old enough to be on that joint. You feel me? Let's talk. We gotta pull up on each other and have a conversation. I'm sitting outside in front of the crib right now. We can have a whole little 2-hour conversation. And you know what I mean? We gotta get some type of resolve. No, y'all went all on social media and just blast everything, right? And then I didn't like how Kim said that she is the sole provider. That turned me off as soon as that was 3 sentences in. I'm like, you the sole provider. Come on, man. That don't got nothing to do with the situation. Even if you was the sole provider, which technically you ain't nothing but the custodial parent. You know what I'm saying? Because she stay in your home. So, you being the sole provider, it's literally saying Kanye only got a nitbit or a nick and cranny in the situation. And, he ain't always wrapped too tight when it comes to situations. Instead of him running and talking to, your brother, your cousin, your sister, your auntie, your homeboy on the block who had 100 siblings. You know what I'm saying? Them type of people you supposed to go to for family consulting, not us on the internet, because we ain't talking about shit. Half of us is going to be on bullshit. The other half of us is only going to give us enough information for a motherfucker to come back to their channel. The other half of that half is going to tell you the truth, but you didn't listen to everything, all this other bullshit that went on that you ain't going to get what you need out of it. And me coming from parenthood and me being the age that I am, like I wouldn't even have did all that. I just would have pulled her to the side. Look, bro, my baby too young to be on this joint. You gotta slow it down, bro. Look what happened to you. You really want your baby to go through what you went through it as an adult. You had your childhood, like Candace said. You had your childhood, like most parents at this. You know what I'm saying? That think like this would say, you had your childhood. This day and age, it ain't none. You know what I'm saying? So you want to keep your kids as innocent as you can, and starting them off young ain't feasible. You know what I'm saying? Now, unless they reading education. Now they doing what's that girl? Coco Melon. Or they doing that little baby, like you know what I'm saying? Oh, Peppa Pig. They doing Peppa Pig. All right, that's cool. But like when they get older and 8 years old, they supposed to be. I tell my daughter all the time because she just turned on this January, and I tell her, listen, you can do whatever you want to do when it comes to this book right here, right? Do whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I need 45 minutes of education. I don't care where you get the education from on here, but you're gonna do 45 minutes of it. You feel me? If you don't want to do that, you sit back, you write it, because you know she like to doodle and write her little books sometimes. So hey, go write you a chapter. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't care. 2 minutes. You could just look at the pages for 3 minutes if that's what you want to do. But you got a whole nother brain, a whole nother way of feeding your mind, which in turn, stores in the brain. Like, get our time out to do something other than just stand in front of the screen all day. And it also, like, everything was touching me. Like, even when, shout out to Wale and $1 million worth of game, man, Gilly and all them kids over there. You know what I'm saying? And Wale touched Wallow touched on it a little bit too. Like, nigga, the iPhone is the iParent. So your kids will have hissy fit. My 5-year-old be the true tripping. Be having hissy fits over the phone, over the internet, and she can't even do everything that eight. Cause after 8, 9, 10, you kind of be leaning on the parental advisory on the phone. But 5 years old, her shit parental advice, so she can't even really do much anyway. But if Peppa Pig ain't working, boy, you understand me? And it's just like, no, that ain't where I want my. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I get them their iPads and let them do what they want to do on them joints. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I don't. You know what I mean? But I get them time away from that computer. You know what I'm saying? Even if I just go in there myself and sit and play with them for 20 minutes, because I ain't finna sit here in front like we doing 3-4 hour outings and doing all this, nigga. It's a whole COVID out there. You know, I ain't moving around with my babies like that. We be in one motion most of the time. You feel me? Hanging out with each other, kicking it. So after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a whole month of doing that, hey, listen, man, do what you want. You want daddy to make you something to eat? You want daddy to do this and that? Sweep, mop, clean your room up, help you clean your room up, whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean? But we done kicked it for a whole year, 2 years straight. Hey, it ain't nothing to kick it about. You know me, I know you. You understand? But that's no here nor there. Let me get back to the subject. Oh, Kanye. So, they it was a little bit more into the situation too, because Kanye was talking about how Kim during the birthday party had told him had to have security around him, and then he was saying that she didn't want to give up the address. Like, when we all seen that, you know what I'm saying, on the Grammy. If you paying attention or been paying attention, we all seen that on the Grammy. So then, like, it was like he was, I think he's scared that they gonna shun him out the baby's life. But you Kanye West, that's like impossible, bro. Like, I would be smooth. Like, I'm Kanye motherfucking West. Like, why would I, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, my thing is, do you think her social media situation is better than you? Like, you don't think you change lives, bro? Like, even if you some people might think you a arrogant, pompous jerk, but I don't mean you ain't changed no lives, bro. That don't mean you like the world ain't got your back, my dog. Especially when it comes to the babies, nigga gonna roll with the babies, right or wrong. Now don't. I ain't saying because you right in this situation, you gonna be right in every situation. Father to father, we don't be right in a lot of them situations, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, the mother is more nurturing. You know what I mean? So you ain't gonna win them all, my nigga. So like you continuously air your shit out, you gonna eventually get sniped. Cause motherfucker be like, that ain't true. And then everything that you think you trying to do is not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't like about the situation, cause I got your back in this one. One thing I don't like is like, nigga, you can't control their situation. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell him, you can't tell a motherfucker he can't go outside and get the paper and they roll. He just woke up. I'm not finna put on a full set of clothes to grab the paper. I'm just gonna reach out the door, grab the paper. Like, nigga, like you can't win publicly. You can't win verbally. It's hard to say, and it might be tight to say, but hey, man, it's time to get them people involved. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't making no sense. We on here talking about you. Like, come on, bro. I'm not supposed to be talking about North. North supposed to be somewhere chilling, reading a book, listening to some music, and that too. Like, I don't have all my kids in hip hop. I'm in hip hop all day long, battle rap, talking about Kanye, on it. I'm in here right here. You feel me? But that shit won't be, excuse my language, that won't be played on my TV. It won't be played in their phones, and then I go and watch their phones. You know what I'm saying? From time to time, I catch my baby listening to some music. I ain't tripping on the push. As long as we ain't in here all day, every day, hip hopping and popping and dropping and locking and, you know what I'm saying, twisting and turning your ass and all that old poop, boo boo shit. Not my babies. You feel me? So, like you say, you got, it ain't, and then I peeped, because it's all coincide together. I just got tired of looking at it. Then I peeped somebody trying to sue, what is it, is they suing Instagram or is they suing YouTube? They suing one of the two over the content that is put on the screen. Last time I checked, ain't nan one of my kids went and bought a motherfucking iPad, a iPhone, a motherfucking, none of that. We talking about the common consumer, bro. We not talking about, shout out to Cardi B daughter. You feel me? Shout out to Remy Ma daughter. Shout out to Kanye West and Kim West, they daughter, and kids. We not talking about them. They can go in. They probably got their own credit card and swipe that bit. We talking about little Teresa daughter, Fatima, who only fucking 2 years old. I mean 5 or 6 years old. Can't go buy can't even go buy candy for real from the store. Let alone go buy an iPad and set it up and hand it to the baby. No, you doing all that dumbass shit. Then gonna try to blame people on here for your mishaps when it comes to parenting. You feel me? Because this right here is the parent. So your baby been getting taught all this information on there and you didn't like it? When did you start not liking it? You had time to sue. The situation must have ensued to where you couldn't tolerate it no more. So it didn't just pop, oh my God, my baby's watching this, I'm suing. It was, girl, leave that alone. You need to put that down. Why is you looking at that? Man, then you probably had a conversation with your family and they probably convinced you to sue. Girl, you did what? You seen what? I don't see how they be letting that stuff on there. I think you should sue. Bitch gonna get $1. The fuck? And that was the money you gonna get back from the subscription that you subscribe, the channel you subscribe to get any of the information that you got. Okay? What else we on here? Like they really be having an issue with what the next man saying. Stop listening. Go to another channel. Like I said, monitor your people AB screens. Even if you, nigga, I done pulled up on my kids and they don't even know I'm pulling up on them. Just, they ain't paying me no attention. Look right over their shoulder. And then don't say nothing for 5-10 minutes. Just listening. I be listening so long, I'm tired of standing up. Like, damn, I'm tired of standing right here. But she ain't paying me no attention, so I'm paying attention to what they actually watching. It's been times when you get straight up, no bullshit. My wife, I'll be sitting here for 2-3 hours. I might be in my phone, but I'm sitting in front of the screen with my kids for 2-3 hours. I don't know what the hell I'm watching, but I'm watching it. Because I want to know what they saying, when they saying, and when I got to cut it off, okay? Because, I mean, babies hear us use profanity and explicit content all the time, okay? I try to teach my kids to know the difference. You know what I mean? And if they don't, explain to them what the difference is. And that's where it should go too. If you feel if come real shit, Kanye, if you feel that Kim then went too far, 9 times out of 10, the daughter, North already know what's going on with the zone. Y'all sit down and have a conversation with her. What you like doing on there, what you don't like doing on there. How can we meet in the middle? Because, like I said, if the iPhone is the teacher at this point in the game, they got to be implemented in the situation. Okay, we can't take, because she gonna have a phone. She gonna have a phone, bro. This what you can put on TikTok. This what you can't. I mean, look at you did have a daughter by Kim Kardashian. So even if you don't want her on there, at least if you don't want her on there, at least you know realistically that's something she gonna want to do. Or at least have it in her head that's what she gonna want to do. She's seen her mama do it and make millions of trillions of dollars. We just gotta do it on the kid level. We start off slow. You Kanye motherfucking West. You know how many idiotic antics you done had? At least people think they idiotic. And you don't want your daughter to do her thing? She do it early. She might grow out of it. Because most of the time, if you push your child away from something, it's gonna draw them even more into the situation. So about you going on here acting a goddamn fool ain't making the situation no better. That don't mean you wasn't right. Yeah, man. It just had me on the trip. I got tired of seeing it. I'm like, man, let me give my father's point of view of the situation. You feel? I ain't saying I'm the greatest dad neither. Don't get me on here talking about, well, fathers say and this and that. No. This is just one dad's opinion that's going through the same situation right now. And I just don't, if we not going to literally just take the electronics from the kids, monitor electronics, and let them know the ins and outs of the electronic, can't none of these people hurt you. For real. And if all else fails, I'm motherfucking Northwest, nigga. Ain't nowhere in the fuck. You feel me? Words shouldn't hurt. They should teach. Teach you to block that motherfucker. Teach you not that person right there. We were right. Hey, you can even tell her write their names down. You feel me? Go back through your timeline and write their names down. We get them on and block them on out the way. You feel me? You'll never have to hear from that person again. That's on you. You feel me? Telling them not to do it ain't the way. You feel me? What's to who it may concern? You understand me? Already. You know what I mean? With that being said, though, this small information, you understand? I'm out of here. So the smoke's gone. gone.